Weaponizing soccer art, a new record for an American transfer, the world's most expensive soccer clubs, and the world's most famous athletes. It's Wednesday, March 31st, 2017. From the Total Soccer Show, Dirty Tackle, and Howler Magazine, this is The Goalmouth. I'm George Qureshi, and I have some transfer news you're going to be very interested to hear about. But in the interest of public safety, I must begin by reporting that the reign of terror continues. No, not Arsene Wenger signing a new 2-year contract this morning with Arsenal. We all knew that was going to happen. You had time to prepare for that one. I'm referring, of course, to sculptor Emmanuel Santos and his appalling busts of Real Madrid stars, beginning recently with the unveiling of a truly horrific likeness of Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, Santos is back. He's back with a bust of Gareth Bale commissioned as a sick joke by a British betting firm, and it is being displayed on the streets of Cardiff in a brazen attempt to intimidate the Welsh striker ahead of Saturday's Champions League final. But wait, it gets even worse. Not only is this new work sure to throw Gareth Bale off his game and likely to trigger some kind of PTSD-related episode in Ronaldo, who until now had never found an image of himself that he didn't want to gaze into longingly, achingly. And come to think of it, Santos could have really helped out Narcissus. He could have been a mythological hero. Instead, he's a modern villain because he has also threatened to similarly disfigure Sergio Ramos. That sound you hear is even Barcelona fans shuddering at the thought. Okay, that's out of the way, so we can talk about John Brooks. And since Daryl traffics in rumor and innuendo, much of which it turns out is true, it will not surprise you to learn that A, Arsene Wenger has indeed signed a 2-year contract extension with Arsenal. B, John Brooks has officially joined Wolfsburg in a reported fee of $22.4 million, a record for an American, even an American who was born in Germany. Brooks leaves Hertha Berlin, his club since the age of 14, after 119 league appearances. And C, here's my own little bit of rumor for you so that I can ruin tomorrow's goalmouth for Taylor when it turns out to be true. There are unconfirmed reports that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is moving to PSG for a reported transfer fee of 70 million euros. That's even more. That's like almost 4 John Brooks. I hope he's worth it for you, PSG, whatever. Okay, we have a little more clarity on why Thomas Tuchel is no longer managing Borussia Dortmund, but just a little. The club's CEO released a statement acknowledging that Tuchel's departure had, quote, provoked criticism and a lack of understanding from some fans, and he just wants to clear everything up. Quote, it is not the result alone that matters. What also matters are fundamental values, such as trust and respect. It is about teamwork, communication, authenticity, and identification, the ability to communicate and work as a team, reliability, and loyalty. Is that plain enough for you? Do you get it now? Okay, good. For his part, that last part was me. For his part, Tuchel created a Twitter account on Tuesday so that he could say this, quote, I am grateful for 2 exciting, beautiful, and eventful years. It's a pity to not go on. Thank you to the fans, the team, the staff, and to all who have supported us. Okay, let's finish up by citing 2 ridiculous rankings of dubious scientific merit and even less utility to everyone. First, a giant accounting firm claims that Manchester United is the world's first sports team to achieve enterprise value of 3 billion euros. KPMG says that 10 soccer clubs are worth more than €1 billion, and here they are in descending order. United, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Juventus, and Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, KPMG ranks Leicester City at 16th. Think about that for just a minute. Leicester City, a team that was playing in the second division 3 years ago, whose stadium holds just over 30,000 people, and whose best player, Riyad Mahrez, just announced that he wants to leave the club. That team is apparently worth 462 million euros. What? Okay, all right. Calm down, George. Remember, the whole point of lists like this is to get everyone freaking out about them. Don't freak out. Don't let them win. Oh, all right, Inner George, you're right. I hear you. But what about this next list? ESPN's World Fame 100, a list that was seemingly designed to make you crazy. Yeah, I hear you, man, but they want to make you crazy. Just remember that. Why else would they rank Leo Messi in 3rd place after LeBron James? Obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo was going to be number 1. He exists for this list, or vice versa, or something like that. But Leo after LeBron? Everyone knows that's absurd. Here's the insaniest part. If you think the World Fame 100 is blowing your mind, what about all those American football fans who have to click through 4 soccer players, 3 basketball players, 5 tennis players, 4 golfers, a sprinter, an MMA fighter, and not 1, but 2 cricketers to get to the first American football player, who the ESPN doesn't even picture by himself, but rather with his supermodel Brazilian wife, Giselle, presumably so that the rest of the world might recognize him. Okay, Inner George, good point. Or is that regular George arguing this point? I don't remember anymore. No matter, both of us are George Qureshi. Taylor Rockwell will be with you tomorrow morning. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter, where you can click out to all the stories, that I've mentioned on this podcast. The link to sign up is in the usual place, the show notes. And I leave you with today's Goalmouth top tip. The Goalmouth is about trust and respect, teamwork, communication, authenticity, identification, reliability, and loyalty, all that stuff. But also, it's about the iTunes reviews. Don't forget the iTunes reviews.